And welcome back to the channel, everyone. Okay, we are back at OfferUp, Fort Lauderdale area, 80-mile radius search area, and we're looking for cars and trucks and cars for between $300 and $1,500. Okay, so all right, back with it. And already, guys, my pet peeves are alive. Okay, these like this and this, this, that, those vehicles being sold by dealers, and they're misrepresenting their prices, as you can see here, as whatever it is, usually $1,000, something like that. But we're not looking at those. All right, so first thing that jumps at me is this 2004 Volkswagen Golf for $1,100. Totally believable, because these cars are garbage. All right, so let's look at the big picture. Now, on the surface, these cars are always wonderful to look at. Their body panels are generally very strong, very well rust protected, very nice design, everything, blah blah blah. But like, let me jump back in here. Just like anything else, what glitters is not oftentimes gold, and below the surface there is usually over engineering, massive over engineering that results in unreliability. Okay, it's like an AR-15 and an AK-47. One of them is has all of this precision engineering, and the other one is just really just sheets of steel slapped together, and you'd be surprised which one is more reliable. Okay, when there's over engineering, unreliability is usually the result. Simplicity is oftentimes best, my friends, and this is what we see with this pile of junk. Okay, let's see what the description says. Nothing much, not surprised. Chances are it has transmission issues and the interior is falling apart. Moving on. Okay, let's scrolling to, okay, 2001 Buick Century for $875. Totally believable. Let's see what's going on here. Let's look at the big picture. Now, guys, surprisingly, these cars were pretty reliable. They built them for a lot of years, and they got a lot of things right. They are by no means on a level of Toyota or Honda or the old Nissan or a lot of the other Japanese and, to believe it or not, Korean models, but they were some of the best built American cars out there, particularly when they came with a 3800 V6, which is the most reliable V6 that General Motors ever made. All right, that is a fact. I would buy this car, provided that things weren't falling apart otherwise. Let's see here. It's a 6-cylinder, but that does not mean it's a 3800. So most of these came with a 3.1, I believe it was. This is being sold by a dealer, but I mean, this looks like an $875 vehicle. So, excuse me. All right. Would I buy it? Probably. I'd have to, take a closer look. All right, 2009 Toyota Corolla. Now, that is obviously one of those dealer things that they're trying to slip under the carpet at us, and we're not going to buy it. So we're going to be scrolling until we see something interesting and real. We're looking for something real for what? And guys, look, I mean, while we're here waiting, we're scrolling past so many vehicles, and it's just clear that all of them are fraudulently represented. And I truly believe it's time that OfferUp does something about this, because OfferUp is the worst for this. Okay, and at this point, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm thinking of no longer showing OfferUp on my channel, because this is ridiculous. Okay, these dealers have inundated, and the platform just doesn't allow for us to filter that out too much. All right, so here's a 2004 Volvo XC90 for $900. Totally believable. These are a mixed bag of tricks, as any European vehicle, but they suffered from some little niggling things. All right, let's look at the big picture. Okay, Volvo. So once we have a Volvo, we know we're talking about safety. This Volvo harks back to the Ford days. So a lot of these engines are Ford based. There was a V8 that was available that was actually designed with help from Yamaha. And yeah, Yamaha and Ford have made some engines over the years that have been, I mean, very, very nice on paper, but they made some very, very, silly mistakes. Harking back to the days of the Taurus SHO, the 3 liter and the 3.2 that followed, and the V8 in particular, the V8 SHO for the that was the second or third generation Taurus was known for camshaft failures. But anyway, we are talking about the Volvo XC90. All right, not too bad, but in typical European fashion, there are some issues. Now, this tailgate here is something I've always liked. This split tailgate here. You open the top section, or it's really, 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 really interesting how they did this. All right, would I buy this? My question would be what would I be doing with it? That's the first thing. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it depends. I'd have to look at it. I mean, I respect Volvo as a manufacturer, and as perhaps the best of the Europeans. So I would probably give them a chance. Let's see here now. Nothing much being said about the car. It is a 5-cylinder, so that's a Volvo engine, not a Ford engine. And it is, that series of Volvo 5-cylinders were pretty solid back in the day. But this might be a turbo. I didn't see a picture of the engine, but yeah, not bad. $900. Live a little. All right, scrolling. Wait, what's that? Yeah, so once again, guys, we're seeing way too many vehicles that, it's just, oh boy. All right, 1998 GMC Sierra for $800. I don't like this, guys. Again, this is only one picture, and then we've got this stuff going on down here in the description. This says to me, move on. So I'm moving on. See, look at this here. All right, let's compare these two. 1999 GMC Sierra being sold by Ericsson. I guarantee that if we scroll down here, we're not going to see Ericsson selling this. Oh, I was wrong. Look at that. Ericsson. Interesting. Okay. But to me, that doesn't mean anything. I've seen this so many times, over and over again. Is this again? The question is, why not have these pictures in the same ad? But anyway, but here, I mean, sure, I was wrong about that. But the thing is this, guys, if it looks too good to be true, you get this gut feeling, this sickening feeling in your stomach. Walk away, man. Walk away. All right. So here, okay, look at this now. All right. This perfect working condition for $1,200. You see, this type of foolishness here that I'm alluding to, this type of thing here, you see it all the time with different people, and it's the same font, it's the same, it just, to me, this is just a bad vibe, and I would just walk away as usual. But we are continuing to scroll and scroll and scroll. We're already into 8 minutes, approaching 9 minutes, and we've barely gotten anything done. All right. For sale, 2002 Ford F-150 for $700. Here's the same rubbish again. Tell you, guys, I tell you, this is probably going to be the last one of these off-up videos I do. It's just wasting my time. 2003 Infiniti G35 for $600. Okay. See, we have this. See, they're getting smart. They're getting smart. This is supposed to be Miami. And, these don't look like Miami houses to me, brother. Anyway. Yeah. I'm going to think about it some more, but I'm going to be honest. This is probably going to be the last off-up video I do. I'm tired of this rubbish. Here's a 2005 Chevrolet Cobalt for $850. Totally believable. Let's look at the big picture. This one, I mean, again, the Cobalt was a total. Wow. What's going on here? This vehicle should have been written off, man. Anyway, Cobalt was just, a complete demonstration of General Motors mediocrity, and this car is junk. Asking 850 for everything I put into it. Dude. Yeah, whatever, man. Whatever. All right. So, hey, guys, look. We've been scrolling forever going through this rubbish, with these people and OfferUp. And, okay, here's something that might be worth our time. 1997 Ford Crown Victoria for $1,500. Totally believable. Let's look at the big picture. All right, these cars here, very, very reliable. Very, very, they're still stylish. I think they're still stylish. They still have, a certain look about them. I don't like when they're overly modified by people with these, 20 odd inch rims and no. A car like this I would definitely buy, and I would bring it back as close to stock. There's nothing going on with this here that says it's not stock, okay? But in case there's anything wrong, it's wrong, but anything done, I would go back to stock. And this here, guys, it's a little old. It's 1997 for $1,500. I'd probably go down to 1,000 if I could. Let's see what's going on here. If anyone still wants this, it is still available. ASAP, $1,500, 1997 Crown Victoria. I'd go for it. I would. All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. And again, guys, I believe this is going to be my last OfferUp video. I'm tired of this nonsense. So next time around, we'll have something different, and we will have a new platform that we'll be looking at. All right, so for the time being, at least, OfferUp, no more. All right, thanks for watching. If you guys dig what's going on, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.